Okay, you get to hear the dove while we want to read a story. I know. Okay, we're going to read to you the story of Hen-Talk. And this is from 123 years ago in the Youth Companion magazine. Read to you by Jennifer.
After the language of crows, quails, and monkeys, the language of hens has come forward as a subject for scientific study with the phonograph. A scientific Frenchman, Mr. Pivot du Hoderet, has become convinced that barnyard fowl have a real language, and that the curious sound which they are continually uttering are perfectly understood by one another. He has for some time kept a phonograph hung up in a coop, in which several cocks, hens, and chickens are confined. He has caused it, as it were, the fowls to talk about all sorts of things by agitating them in one way or another, by letting them become hungry, and then feeding certain of them while the others complain, and in many ways has induced them to utter all sounds of which they seem to be capable. These sounds the phonograph has faithfully recorded, and M. Pivot du Hoderet declares himself able to demonstrate for them that the chickens have a means of communication which may properly be called a language. Persons who have observed the habits of poultry will not find it difficult to believe that they converse a great deal together. While the old hens are undoubtedly very much given to talk to themselves, it will be interesting to observe, for instance, when the French student of the subject has completed his report, exactly what a hen means when she goes around the yard exclaiming at the top of her voice, "Cra, cra, 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 cra." The significance of this speech has puzzled many observers. M. Pivot du Hoderet phonograph may also settle the vexed question of what are the syllables actually pronounced by a rooster when he crows. It is traditional among English-speaking people that the cock says cock-a-doodle-doo, but a Frenchman represents the sound which by the way he calls the cocks singing with the syllables cocorico. To the German, the rooster seems to say kilkericki, the I's in this word having the sound of English E. Okay, so kiki, ricki. The Italians represent the sound by still another and different combination of syllables. Every nation, no doubt, has its own idea of the way to represent the familiar remark of chanticleer. But it is hard to see how there can be any variance in the representation of the cackling of a hen after she has laid an egg. She articulates with great plainness and positiveness the syllables cut, 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 cut-a-da, cut. Recently, there was a very interesting crowing contest between roosters in Belgium. The poultry raisers of the vicinity of Liège are such admirers of the music which their roosters furnish that they decided to hold a competition at Liège in order to prove definitely whose rooster was the champion crower. All the birds entered the competition, and there was a great number. We were placed in cages, one in each cage, with a trustworthy man in front of each to record the crowings. The contest lasted an hour, and the cock which crowed the greatest number of times in that period received a valuable prize. The winner of the prize crowed 134 times, or more than twice a minute. Anyone who has seen a younger rooster mount a barnyard fence and crow until the housewife comes out and throws a milk pan at him will not be inclined to impeach the accuracy of this count, unless he thinks it is an understatement. It is possible that the Liège cocks were embarrassed by the strange surroundings and did not do themselves justice.
All right, all about the hens. All right, stay tuned for more. We'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now.